Do you get nervous when you're expected to introduce yourself in English and you're learning English as a second language? Don't worry, you're not alone. Many people feel nervous when they're expected to introduce themselves. In this video, I'm going to show you how to introduce yourself in English. Well, in an informal way, when you hang out with people that are new and they want you to speak in English, or maybe you're in a new country and the language of use is English, so therefore you need to know how to introduce yourself in English. This video is for you. Stick around up to the end because I'm going to help you be able to master how to introduce yourself in English and confidently. Hi, my name is Mary and welcome to Learn English with Mary. And in today's video, we're going to be seeing how are you supposed to introduce yourself using English as the mode of communication. In this case, this is someone who has no understanding of what is expected of them and they don't want to make any grammatical mistakes when they're introducing themselves. And you do not have to memorize this. If you're new here, I normally tell all my students to practice as much as possible. Practice speaking in English as much as possible. So after this video, I hope you will take the chance to go ahead and practice introducing yourself in English so that when the time comes and you're expected to introduce yourself, it will be something that is more natural than it is nerve-wracking. I hope you find this video helpful. Don't forget to like, share, comment down below if you find this video helpful. And let's get to this video. The first thing in this case, when you're supposed to introduce yourself, is greeting people. You say hi to them. You acknowledge their presence. So there are different ways that you can greet people. The first one is hi everyone. So if in this case you're meeting many people, if you're meeting one person, you'll say hi, the name of the person. Hi Catherine. That's an example. Hi everyone or hi Catherine. You can also say hello everyone or hello Catherine, how are you today? Or you can also say nice to meet you guys, nice to meet you guys, nice to meet everyone here, nice to meet you Catherine. Or you can also say good morning or good evening depending on the time of the day that it is. So I want you to practice hi, hello, nice to meet you, good morning, good evening. Yeah, I want you to practice. Good afternoon, I want you to practice. The second thing after saying hi to people is saying your name naturally. Now, it sounds simple. So you have said, hi Catherine. You're trying to introduce yourself, yeah? Hi Catherine, my name is Mary. Yeah, try, practice. Hi so-and-so, my name is this and this. So you're going to basically tell them your name. You're going to tell them what they should call you as. Hi everyone, my name is Mary. Hello everyone, I'm Mary. Nice to meet you guys, my name is Mary. Yeah, you can also say I'm Mary, so you don't have to say my name is. You can say I'm Mary, or you can also say you can call me Mary. Hi Catherine, you can call me Mary. Yeah. The next thing, if you're trying to introduce yourself and trying to sound more casual than formal, I would recommend using I'm Mary instead of you can call me Mary or my name is Mary. It sounds a bit more formal. If it's a social event or social gathering, you can say I'm Mary or I'm your name. The third thing that you do, you have introduced yourself by saying hi to them. You have said your name. The next thing is saying where you come from. Now, it is not a must that everyone that you're hanging out with is not from where you come from, but in this case we're introducing ourselves to people that we don't know. That's the reason why we're introducing ourselves. And even if we know these people, it's just nice to introduce yourself sometimes because there are people who might forget who you are or where you come from. So the third thing that you do is say where you're from. So we start again from the top. Hi guys, I'm Mary from Kenya. Yeah, it doesn't sound like I practiced this, but this is actually the easiest way to understand is to break down the process of introducing yourself, break it down to different steps, and then curate it to who you are and what you want these people to know about you, and then now use it more often. Practice until it becomes natural for you. Hi, I'm Maria From Brazil. Hi, I'm Maria. I'm from Brazil. That's completely fine. The next thing after you tell them where you're from is talking about your work or your studies. What do you do? So, hi, I'm Mary. I'm from Kenya and I'm an English teacher. Hi, I'm Maria. I'm from Brazil and I work as an accountant at the central bank. Yeah, those are 4 steps. You have said hi, you have greeted them, you have told them your name, you have told them where you come from, and then you've told them what you do. Hi, I'm Maria, I'm from Brazil, and I work as an accountant. Yeah, I want you to practice. In this part, you do not need to tell them a lot of details. You do not need to tell them your work life history. No, you're basically just telling them where you work, and this helps you actually when you are interacting with these people later on. Someone that you talk to might be working in the same place that you work as, or they may be connected to someone that works in the company that you work in. It might intrigue people to actually have a conversation with you. You're telling them something about you, so it's easier for them to connect with you. So you want them to hear you greeting them because that's nice, it's warm, it's welcoming. You want them to know your name so they can know how to refer to you. You also want them to know where you come from, so it can lead to conversation points. So if, for example, I come from Nairobi, Kenya, and you will be like, is it true that this is happening in Nairobi right now? That's something that can lead to a conversation. The other thing that you want them to know is where you work, but this is optional actually, where you work or what you do. You don't need to tell them where you work, you can tell them what you do though. So you can say, hi, I'm a nurse. Yeah, I'm a nurse. You do not have to tell them which specific hospital you work in. You might even have someone who is interested in being a nurse and they don't know how to do it, and you might end up helping them. And because students who are learning to speak in English do not feel like they have so much to offer, this is one way that you can offer help or even be connected with people in the society, even though you're learning how to speak in English still. Yeah, so I want you to practice using these phrases. Introducing yourself, use the mirror, do mirror work, introduce yourself. Let your life not be minimized just because you do not have the best level of English. That should not hinder you from having a full life and experiencing people in English. The next part is a bit more optional. You can mention your hobby. This depends with what gathering you're in. You can mention your hobby. What do you like doing? Hi, I'm Mary from Nairobi, Kenya. I'm a teacher and I like watching movies. Yeah, so maybe someone in the group or someone that I'm interacting with might want to go to the movies. They can tell me and we can go together. And there I have made a connection. So do not let the lack of language knowledge hinder you from interacting with people. You can learn small aspects, and in the end it's going to amount to you learning the whole language and being able to experience people using the language as well. The last thing in introducing yourself is something that people don't consider when they're introducing themselves, but it's very, very important to keep the conversation going, especially if it is one-on-one. You're just 2 people or 3 people, not a huge group of 15 people. If you're interacting one-on-one with someone, you need to ask them a question. You can ask, what about you? There you're giving them the option to tell you about themselves. So that means you're building a connection with them. It's very important, but people most often forget about it. People are interested in knowing you, but they are also going to be more interested when you know about them. That's what builds a connection. It's not a one-way street. You need to know about me, I need to know about you too. Or I should know about you as much as you're knowing about me. So you can ask, what about you? And then you give them a chance to speak. You can also ask, where are you from? In this case, maybe they've not said where they're from. You can ask them, where are you from? Another question that you can ask them is, what do you do, if they don't tell you what they do? Or what do you like doing, if they do not tell you what they like doing? So to sum it all up together, you need to say hi, say hello to the people or to the person. You need to say your name, where you're from, what you do, what your hobbies are, and ask them a question. Yeah, let's try. Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm from Nairobi, Kenya. I am a teacher and I like cooking, I like watching TV, and I'm interested to know what you do, what you guys are interested in, and where you're from. Yeah, that case, you're meeting many people. I want you to practice using this. Use the mirror if you want to. You can use your friends to help you benchmark and help you maybe build your confidence. But if you are not able to use anyone, you can do this on your own. You just need a mirror, or you just need to even record yourself and delete it if you want to. But it's very important that you practice to do this. And if you actually want help, I do offer one-on-one classes. You can find the link to my one-on-one classes in the description box below or in the bio on my channel. Just go ahead and book a class with me. I will help you. I will hold your hand until you reach your English goals. I hope this was helpful. Comment down below your introduction. Let's see you practicing in real life. And if you see someone's introduction, go ahead and support them. Like their comments, even respond to them, and introduce yourself back. Maybe your best friend is in the comments down below. So don't forget to comment down below, like this video, share it, and subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell so you get notified every time there's a new upload. Until next time, bye.